everybody, welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see, I am with myself and myself here, and we are here to talk about why me is the greatest creation there ever is. Okay, outside of me doing that weird ass bit, today we're here to talk about why Herta, not to be confused with the Herta, why Herta cannot be Powercrept when it comes to pure fiction, in my opinion. The only way I could see this character being Powercrept if they release an insanely strong follow-up type character that does exactly what she does, but with insanely huge numbers. Because I see it as very hard for this Herta right here to be Powercrept when it comes to pure fiction. Let me explain. Herta is a character that I believe cannot be Powercrept that easily just because of how versatile she is for a character. I'm pretty sure based off of when I'm recording this, my video on the double 40,000 side should already be out. So you've already seen her capability with the Herta. But now we're going to see her capability with someone that isn't the Herta, someone like Servo, who I've loved using since the beginning of the game. Servo, please. But this is a character I've loved using since the beginning of the game, and I want to showcase her as a main DPS in this little area because I feel like it'd be best for her as well. Now, why do I say that was showing off the Herta's capability? Nope, I did not mean to smack him. Thank you. Alright, now, why do I say that this small gremlin doesn't stack? This person right here, she cannot stack up to this little gremlin. You want to know why? That's because of this little character right here. Our main character, the Trailblazer. Now, the Trailblazer just coming out gave us Mem. And Mem applies true damage, and that just makes Herta go crazy in these. Let me show you. So we'll just do a normal setup here. Pop E, pop E, pop E, pop E. And here we are just in here. So we're gonna pop this, get Mem out, pop our little buff here. We're gonna do this. And now we're gonna press this. And here it just starts. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this on baby Herta, and we're just gonna, as you can see, already doing insane damage because of that. Let's pop some rubble. Alright, we've already activated Grip. That's good. Alright, we're at the first phase. Let's take out the second phase real quick. Bam, second phase done. Oh hey, would you look at that? We're on to stage 4. Alright, let's pop her over again. Obviously, these guys are a little bit stronger, so they're not going to be affected, but you know, oh, I was hoping that would give me a, let's do this. We'll get overcharged on this. And then we pop this. Oh, maybe it's because the synergy ability activated. That's fine. Oh well, we're fine. So we'll pop this. As you can see, synergy ability activates once again. We're gonna activate this, and here comes the follow-up. Not as strong, obviously, because we don't have our Serval's ultimate up, but that is fine. It looks like Woho's about to get stunned. That is not cool, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. As long as any of our other characters get stunned, we're fine. Alright, now here's where I think we'll be able to showcase it really well. Right. Now we finally got Serval up. So let's see. Bam. Follow up. Serval. Bam. There we go, she activates again. Get more damage. Oh, Serval deactivates. Obviously, Serval is the most damaging character in the game. I know that, everyone else knows that. But I wanted to use this to show off just where we are. As you see, we're using 3 free-to-play units on this team, right? 3 completely free units. And we're already about to get to the 3rd phase with still 2 cycles. That is really good in my honest opinion. Now just don't stun my wall again, and we're good. Thank you. This. That. We're gonna pop this. Then we're gonna pop our last E with her. But don't worry, it's fine. fine because guess who's getting buffed again? You guessed it, it's Herta. So Herta gets buffed. Sorrel pops this. You pop E. And I guess you could say this is a bit more of a remembrance MC showcase. But I think my point still stands that, like, without the Herta here, or not Herta, the Herta, but Herta here, this would not be possible because of how much follow-up she gives us. She is basically a staple when it comes to Pure Fiction. You don't have Herta, and you're going to be struggling in Pure Fiction a lot, I believe, if you aren't already, if you don't have a belt. But as you can see, even with a character that's most considered to be pretty garbage as a main DPS, Herta makes up for that with all the follow-up she actually does, especially with the whole true damage now. As you see, it might not be much right now, but it's still good enough to help us get to this third pick right here for the fan. As you see, it was enough to get us all the way up here, which is honestly fantastic in my opinion. And now, yeah, let's give it to Servo here. And then even without that, we can still get value from with Servo having all this. We'll obviously still get value from the follow-ups. So all in all, she's just a really good unit. And as you can see, someone, like I said, who's not a 5-star DPS. We just used a 4-star DPS here. We got 26,000 there. That was pretty good, I think. So I want to try to show off another showcase here real quick. Let me go over to that, and then like I'll fully go into explaining after showcasing, because I know I've thrown like little bits here and there, but they haven't been really concurrent. And I'll do like a full proper breakdown after I'm done like showing it. So let's just see what other team I'm going to use here. Now here's another example I think could work out pretty well. We have the Gambling Gremlin here. Now the Gambling Gremlin, I should note, I have barely built her up. She used like minimum build at level 70. But this will also get to show you just how capable the Herta is at assisting a character like the Gambling Gremlin in this stage. That's, oh, there we go. But yeah, you'll get to see someone like the Gambling Gremlin, who I don't have really built that well, is still going to be helped out a lot by just having Herta here. So as you can see, this is the build. As you can see, not the best. But we'll see just how much it really does here, right? Obviously, a low speed Herta is actually what we want. I am not going to gamble just yet. We're gonna do this because we need to obviously save skill points if we want to start gambling, right? And then we can get the Herta kicks and stuff. Obviously, because we don't have someone like Servo here, it's gonna be a little slower, but I still believe we can get to that 20,000 mark even if we have some underbuilt Gambling Gremlin here. I fully believe we can. We are going to pop this to get rid of the barriers on these guys. There we go. And I really want to start showcasing the Gambling Gremlin at the end. It's going to be very hard. Oh! Alright, your skill points are already set up. Alright, cool. Yep, and obviously there's the Herta clearing out the field. And then we get to do a little blast here. Obviously, once again, not the best damage from that. Doesn't really matter when it comes to Herta here. He's just gonna keep on shredding. So even if we have someone like a liability, like the Gambling Gremlin right now, the Herta can still profit off of that. And bam, look at that, we made it to the second stage. Even if our current main DPS is pretty crappy, the Herta is carrying us. Not the Herta, sorry, Herta. I keep on saying the Herta because the Herta is the thing. Okay. Let's see, oh, here we go. And as you see, it wants me to bump up Herta, but sorry, I'm not bumping you up. We're gonna give QQ our ult here, so let's see. There we go, she actually got a little bit of damage in there. That's pretty nice. Now sadly, she is never going to do any actual damage once again. She doesn't fill up that much. But like I said, even without her, we're still gonna profit. Like, we still go net positive just because of having Herta here. So we'll pop our get our skills up there. Alright. Ooh, let's go. And we got the follow-up. Pop this. And now, we get Herta back up with her ability. As you can see, we're doing pretty well. We got the 5 boost there, so we gotta get this damage there. Alright. Pop this. That. Let's pop the 2 seals. Bam. And then... oh, you cannot. Okay, that's that. Alright. So now we have QQ. Let's see, does she follow up? No, she does not. Alright, that's fine. But as you can see, even with someone like QQ, who is definitively being a liability to us in this phase right here, Herta just carries the weight. True damage plus her just ability to follow up rapidly is truly carrying us through this. And then obviously, yep, we're gonna run out of buff here, so we're gonna bring you all the way up. And bam, look at that. We made it to the final phase. All thanks to Herta. Like, that just goes to show you how much carrying is carrying. Alright. Also, I've been getting insane luck on gambling. What the hell? So much gambling gremlins in this area. But as you can see there, even if it didn't do as previous as the good one, right? It got us to the 3rd phase, which means whatever team I would to win on this phase, which would most likely contain the Herta, all I would need to do is get 36,000, right? Which is fairly easy to get with having the Herta. 36,000, and we'd be there. So let's go back. I want to showcase potentially one more team. If I can't showcase one more team, then my future me will cut here, and it will either be for another team that I want to show value with Herta, or it will just go to me explaining my thought process. So future me, you will decide what happens here. Best of luck. Good. Die, Lord. Alright, anyways, thank you, past me. Now we are here back again with what I found would be a perfect character to showcase this off. The character that everyone says is unusable, Jin Liu. Now, why do I not use it with my Seele? Because my Seele is E6S5. So, we're going to be showing this off with Jin Liu, who I have E0S1. I do have her light cone. So we're going to show this off with her. And we cannot use her E, sadly, because it is a domain. And I feel like this domain is better than hers. So we're just going to do... Actually, no, I think her domain freeze... we're still going to use Remembrance and Freeze. Let's pop this. Bam. I really wish they would change that thing about one domain being at a bad time. But, you know, it is what it is. This will just be slightly slower, you know? So we're going to pop this. And don't mind the fact that that didn't crit. We all know how we're supposed to build Jin Liu's, and now it wants me to pop it on Jin Liu right here, right? Which will obviously get me to that threshold, but we aren't gonna do that just yet. We're gonna do Herta. Actually, are we? You know what? Yeah, screw it. We'll do Jin Liu first. There we go. Now we have 100%. As you can see, she is a 3, so we'll pop this. We are going to pop this as well. And while I would like this buff to be on Herta, I will suffice for having this Jin Liu with the true damage buff. As you can see, Herta still parks her weight even without the true damage buff. What can I say? She's just a bit of a unit. Alright. Perfect, thank you. Give my Pop this right here. Now we could you do that, trash man? You're not saying you don't get a hit. There we go, we'll pop that. Alright. Pop that. Once again, Herta is gonna prove why she's the best free-play unit in this game. Bam, gonna do that. And yes, I would even say better than Doctor Ratio. So bam, there we go. With someone as old as Jimmy, we just got to the second phase. So pop this here. Bam, and then do this. Follow up again. Do damage, and we are gonna boost up because, like I said, I feel like on this one we do want to keep on boosting her up. So as you can see, we did pretty good there. Now we also want to save our skill points. That way we can give Jingliu her get moves. And I do still believe this will get us to the second stage. Let's wait. And then we pop this. Okay. Do I pop? Yeah, we'll pop this here. There we go. I am gonna pop this because I don't want to get stuck while my Loho is still CC. So we are gonna pop this here. And there we go. We have this back out. Bam. We're gonna pop this. Boost. Jimmy back. And then she's gonna attack again. So as you can see, still a pretty good showing right now. With that character like Jinryu, I'm not even like trying to optimize this all that much. I'm just going based off of the whim. We haven't even been buffing up Herta, but she's been pulling her weight with all the follow-up damage she does as well during this. Once again, this isn't even for Jinryu. Jinryu would be better for me to give the buff for, whatchamacallit, for, I believe there's a buff where it ups skills, right? If I remember correctly, there is one for the cycle. I'll have to look again. Even with that, once again, it looks like we are in fact going to reach that 24,000 threshold. So we've seen consistently with multiple DPS characters that we can get up to this total relatively easy. As we have seen here, this has given us the total really easily. Bam, there we go. We got the 24,000. Now let's see how much we get furthermore on the stage. Yeah, we'll affect the size. Probably not much because this is definitely one that requires you to have a very heavy hitter like Argenti for the Herta. But as you can see, once again, we got to the point where we're at 24,000. So once again, all the first phase needs to do is 36,000 and we got it. So once again, this is another proving point, and I think that's going to be all of them. So now, future me, if you could, please take it over. Thank you, me. Now let's get back to it. So like I said, Herta is a really good unit. I've always felt like she has been. I always felt like she just needed her time to shine, and Pure Fiction gave her that time to shine. I've been a firm believer since 1.0, the start of the game, day when I played, that Herta was going to be a good unit. I always knew it. I always played her, I always used her because I felt like she was going to have her moment someday. Then Pure Fiction came out, and now it's her moment. Ever since Pure Fiction came out, this character has been tier 0 by Pryland standards. Every Pure Fiction that has come out to date, Herta has not moved from tier 0. Even now, even after what, a year of Pure Fiction being out, I want to say? Has Pure Fiction been out for a year yet? I'm not sure, but even with as long as it's been out for, Herta still remains on top, and she will currently still remain on top in my personal opinion. Just because of A, if you build her good, instead of just being a battery, like as you can see here, I have her as a sub DPS with pretty good stats. She can whip out damage, her follow-up attacks do a whole lot as well, and especially if you have the true damage buff on her, as you saw there, she can wipe out multiple phases with ease. So she is just a great sub DPS, and she's probably the best follow-upper. I forgot you do this. But yeah, she is the best person when it comes to follow-up, when it comes to pure fiction. And like I said, unless we get a 5-star character that does everything she does, but like 10 times amplified, even then, once we get that said character, even once we get that said character, I firmly believe she is still going to be tier 0, tier 0.5. The only reason I could see them moving her down to tier 0.5 is if her damage falls off dramatically, but like I said, I don't think it's going to. I think she's going to remain in the spot she's in for a good long time, just because of how versatile her kit is. Her kit is super good to the point that she cannot be replaced unless they specifically make a character to replace her. That is the only way I see this character getting replaced. That is my personal opinion, that's how I feel. And when we come to Prywin charts, okay Prywin, I need to say, why the fuck is Huoho not tier 0? Ever since this character comes out, you guys have been sleeping on her. This character is tier 0, I don't understand why. Anyways, back to Herta, I just needed to say that. But yeah, this is why I personally believe Herta cannot be Powercrept. Her design and the focus of pure fiction is just perfect for her. Once again, the only way I see her being quote-unquote Powercrept is if they quite literally design a character to take her place, and even then, she'll still be like one of the first options you choose. So that's all I had to say for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all next time when it is Power Wuthering Waves or whatever I record next. See ya. I can see the dawn on water's face with the ship.